Alright, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and how to use cheats to skip some of the grind in this game to make it more fun. Now, to be fair, I'm not advocating using this for new players, but let's be honest, there's really not that many new players in this game. Most of us that play this game have hundreds or thousands of hours played in it, and after a while, um, it really does become a real grind to get through some of the renown grinding for clan tiers and whatnot. So that's what we're going to be looking at, how to skip some of that. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to leave me a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz. We'll just jump right into it. So I've made a new character, and I'm going to just go through some of the cheats that you can use to skip uh, some of the grindier parts of the game, and we'll just take a look at that. Okay, so one of the first thing you need to do is open up the console command with Alt tilde, and then you'll want to type in config.cheat underscore mode space and then the number 1. That's going to make it to where cheat mode is enabled. Now there are a whole list of different cheats that you can use in this game. I'm gonna go through some of the ones that I actually use. For instance, I will usually start a campaign and play until I am, clan tier 2, probably. And at that point, I start getting tired of the renown grind. So, at that point, you can look at this website that I'm using and type in this one. I will say 500. I don't think that's enough. Let's go with 900. And once you type this in, your clan renown is increased by 900, which means I am now clan tier 4 immediately. So I can skip a couple of tiers on the clan tier and get to where I can have more people in my party. I can start my own kingdom, that kind of thing, and just skip some of the grinding for renown. So I found that one pretty useful. Also, there's another one here that I use sometimes, and we'll look at that. If I don't want to do all the grinding for the money, you can type in this one, campaign.add gold to hero at 50,000, and now I have 50,000 gold. So I can skip some of that as well. There is another one that I really don't mind using all that much. The only thing I don't like about it is that it levels up my character, which is not what I wanted out of it. But getting to trade 125 is actually a huge deal. So if you use this particular one, campaign add skill XP to hero, trade 125,000, and I'll just go ahead and use it and show you what happens. So now if I hit my character screen, you can see my trade skill is at 128, which means that I can now pick up the 1 daily renown from every profiting workshop or caravan. So that's one of the ones that I really hate grinding out at this point in the game. Like, I've played this game so much that, that this is a grind I don't mind skipping at all. And especially if I'm not going to be cheating on the clan tier. So that's one you can use. Also, I would like to point out, once you have the cheat mode enabled, I can go to my party screen, and over here on the left you can recruit whatever you want. If you tier 1 to 6 of any troops that you want. Let's say I want 10 battalion wildlings. Now I have 10 battalion wildlings in my party with me. So while cheat mode is enabled, you can do this. I don't really particularly care too much about this one. I don't find it hard to recruit troops and level them up personally, so it's there if you want to skip that grind, but it's usually not something I mess with. Also, if I hit I for my inventory, same sort of deal over here on the left. Everything in the game is here. You can add whatever you want to your character. If you just want a better weapon, for instance, I really like picking up, I believe it's this one, the Northlander decorated two-handed axe. It's a really good two-handed axe, or a heavy executioner axe, whatever you prefer. Another good one is where is it? Rumthalia. I'm not real sure. That's a really good weapon though, and you can pick those up just to be able to get access to better weapons. And you can go down through here and fully equip your character if that's what you want to do. It's really not that big of a deal. Usually I win enough during tournaments that I don't do this, but it is there if you want to skip some of that grind as well. But that's just some of the ways, like, I'll use the cheats enabled in this game to go ahead and get myself started and skip some of the grinding. And just for the sake of argument, I will show you one more. Okay, so what am I next to? Poros. So I open up the console again, and if I want to skip having to take my first settlement to start a kingdom, which I don't know, you can, but there, you can use campaign give settlement to player and then type in the name of the settlement. So now I own Poros right here. So that is another way that you can use this. Mainly just, I try to skip some of the grindier parts of this game to make it to where I can get started on the part of the game that I like more. Like, just so right now I can have 120 men in my party. I don't have to go through the grinding where I can only have 20 or 50 or 70. You can skip right to having a bigger party. So, like I say, I don't recommend this for newer players, and if you haven't played in a while, I really don't recommend it. But if you've been playing for a while and going through campaign after campaign after campaign and trying to grind to tier 4, clan tier 4, clan tier 5, get your own kingdom up and going, this can be a lifesaver, because that part of the game really does get to where it's not fun for me after I've done it, you know, 3 or 4 times in a row. But this is something you can use to keep the game feeling better for you, where you can get to the point of having a bigger army quicker and not have to worry about it as much. I know there have been points where I just didn't want to play this game because I didn't want to have to go through the grind of getting a new character through all the lower tier stuff, and it's just a pain. So hope this helps you out. Hope this, lets you skip some of the grind and brings the fun back to the game for you a little bit. And if you found it helpful, be sure to leave me a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I will leave the link to this website with all of the different console commands in the description for you. And I'll catch you in the next one.